So this is just an example of the tester I quoted you. This is a much smaller version, 10 newton meter than you will need, but it's the same interface. And this is the free Norbar software, TCS. It's not bad, it's free. So they give you some customization. A lot of customers use it. Just to give you a quick lowdown, it's connected by USB in here right now through a virtual COM port. The software, basically you can go in and you can add your tester displays. So if I look here, I showed the one display, I just created it. If I right click and hit add, I can add a new one, but we only have the one. And then transducers, some systems have a separate display from the transducer, but this is all in one. So we don't need that. This sample, we can actually delete as just another station that we're not using. Delete department just so it doesn't confuse us, but I haven't named anything here right now. You can go in and then add your tools. So we can give a serial number here for the wrench that you want to calibrate and keep it in the database, and then put in, Norbar has hundreds of templates for all of their wrenches, but you can create templates for any model wrench you want. But this is just a model of a Norbar tool. We can actually look here and see. So all the models we can pick from if it was a Norbar model, but we can also create our own. Anyway, I'll just use something generic just to do a quick demo here, but I already have one in here. So this is one tool, sorry. If I go down here, this is one tool within our database that I have in there, and I can go back and look at the previous certificates I did or conformances, or I can, let's see if I can open this. So yeah, I can look at the previous. It's showing me it's a copy right now because I've already opened it and printed it. But if I want to go back to the tool and do a new calibration, actually the model I picked won't let me do a calibration. It says it wants to do a conformancy, which is similar. So I got my information here, serial number, rated capacities, 5 newton meters of the tool model that I selected. And I want to do as left or as found. It's just going to leave that text on the cert, clockwise, counterclockwise, room temperature. The equipment that I'm using is my made up serial number, and then it's a Trucheck 10, which I have here. And it asks for transducer, so we always put it in twice. It's a little bit of a glitch in this software. You have to put it in twice, but once it's in there, it's in there. Now it's showing me the readings it wants me to take. You can change these defaults in the system, but by default it wants to do 20, 60, and 100%. So 1, 3, and 5. And then we can actually start capture by RS-232, and you'll see the blocks go blue waiting for me to do some readings. Let's see if I can do some readings for you here, one-handed. So I'm just gonna try and pull this thing. It's not a click style wrench I'm using, so it's really hard to hit the number. Trying to hit 1 newton meter. It's actually a dial wrench or electric wrench. And you can see I hit the first 2 out of tolerance, but my 3rd one was in. It's just because it's not the right style tool. And my 5th one was out of tolerance. Now it's asked me to do 3 newton meters. Sorry for the shoddy cameramanship here, but just to give you a quick lowdown of how this thing works. Oh. So I got 3 good readings there. That's 5 good readings. Now it's asked me to do 5. And you can see I'm getting green lights and red lights and yellow lights on my tester from high and low. I just went really low, so it went yellow. Still low at 4.33. But if I go over 5, you'll see red. And I need 1 more for the cert. So my readings are whacked, but I'll show you exactly. So we can say, create certificate. Do I want to print it? Yes. I'm going to print it to a PDF so we can look at it. And now if I go look, there should be, I got to save it on my desktop. I can hit finish, and this will just go in the database. Now you can see there's actually 2 certificates for that tool in the database. If I minimize and I go in here, I created one earlier, but this is my second one. So if you look, here's my certificate, declaration number 2. You can put your company logo in the corner and your information. Fill it all out to your spec. And yeah, so that's free of charge. Let's see if I can get the other software to work.